Good morning, everyone. This is Question Document Examination Lecture Series Part 2. Now let's go now to the definition of terms. Number 1, what is a disputed document? So a disputed document is a term suggesting that there is an argument or controversy over a document. Okay, again, there's an argument or controversy over a document or a certain or particular document. Therefore, it is a condition in which two or more persons argue with each other regarding a certain document. Why? Because in a disputed document, there's always an argument or controversy. Therefore, a disputed document is always a question document. Why? Because there's an argument or controversy over that document. While a question document is not always a disputed document. Why is that? Because not all question documents are not genuine, real, or fake. Okay, so you just question the document whether or not it's real or not genuine. However, if you could determine, okay, that it's not fake, therefore it's not question document anymore. Okay, there's no argument or controversy. That's why usually a question document is always subject to examination to determine its genuineness, authenticity, etc. And later on, okay, if you will find out that it's not fake, okay, it's not anymore a question document. Okay, so disputed document versus question document. Again, a disputed document is always a question document. Why? There's an argument or controversy. And question document is not always a disputed document. Okay, because when you question a document and later you found out that it's true, okay, it's genuine, then it's not anymore question document. It's not anymore a disputed document also. Okay, because you found out the truth. Okay. Next is a standard document. So a standard document is a condensed and compact set of authentic specimens, which, if adequate and proper, should contain a cross-section of the material from a known source. So again, a standard document is a specimen document in which the origin is known, can be proven, can legally be used as sample to compare with other things in question. Again, elements of a standard document: origin is known, can be proven, and can legally be used as sample to compare with other things in question. So the ultimate purpose of this type of document, standard document, is to serve as a basis for comparison and identification to the question document. Okay, again, for comparison and identification. And we have two types of standard documents. Number one, we have the collected standards, otherwise known as the procured standards. Okay, collected standards or procured standards are standard specimens executed in the course of a man's activity or that which are executed on the day-to-day writing activity, like logbook. Okay, and the other standard document is the requested standard or the dictated standard. They are standard documents which are executed upon request. Okay, from the word requested. They are executed upon request. And we have here exemplar. What's an exemplar? So an exemplar is a term used by some document examiners and attorneys to characterize known material. Okay, so standard is the older term, and exemplar is a term used by document examiners and attorneys to characterize known material. Usually sa court, ang term nga gamiton good sa standard documents is exemplar. Mga exemplar na siya, not a standard document. Okay? So it is a term used by document examiners and attorneys to characterize known material. Known material, the standard document. And standard document is an older term. So usually in court, again, exemplar ang term, not standard documents. And next we have the holographic document or holographic will. A holographic document is a document completely written and signed by one person. And it is also known as a holograph. Okay, so under the new civil code, a holographic document or holographic will is a document entirely written. Okay, entirely written, gisulat, dated. Okay, it should be dated and signed by the hand of the testator himself. Okay, so under again the new civil code, any person may execute a holographic will, okay, which must be entirely written, dated, and signed by the hand of the testator himself. It is subject to no other form and may be made in or outside the Philippines and need not be witnessed. Okay, no need for a witness. However, for notarial wills or testamentary wills, the will must be in writing. It should be signed by the testator, signed by at least 3 witnesses, and signed on every page and attested. And it should be notarized. In holographic document, it need not be notarized. Only 3 elements are required: that it should be completely written, signed, and dated by the testator himself. Next, we have a reference collection. Okay, a reference collection is a material compiled and organized by the document examiner to assist him in answering special questions. So these are a collections of typewriting, check writer specimens, inks, pens, pencils, paper, okay, that are compiled and organized by the document examiner as standards of the products, okay, from the term collection, okay, so daghan is sila, collection is a collection, okay, it's a collection of materials compiled and organized by the document examiner to assist him in answering special questions. That's why reference, okay, it's a reference and a collection, daghan. Okay. Next, we have erasure. What's erasure? It is the removal of writings, okay, typewritings or printing from a document, okay. It could either be mechanical or chemical. Mechanical, okay. What's mechanical erasure? So mechanical erasure in a part of writing can be done by the abrasion of surface of paper with the help of a rubber eraser or any sharp instrument such as razor blade, scalper, knife, and emery of paper. Okay, from the word mechanical. Next, we have chemical erasures. What are these? Chemical erasures. So, it is the application of chemicals to erase a writing on a piece of document. Okay, so it is a process of bleaching the color of the ink by converting colored compound into colorless compounds. Okay, so it is the use of chemicals to erase something, and the ink itself remains in the paper in invisible form. Kita invisible ano? And the commonly used chemicals for erasure purpose is sodium hypochlorite, potassium permanganate, and acetone. Okay. For example, in a piece of document, instead of number 8, imong apply chemicals ang number 8 to make it number 3. Okay? So gipa-invisible ra sa chemicals tong ink, okay, sa 8. Then iyang gi-form of number 3. Okay? So it's the application of chemicals from the word chemical. Then mechanical, it refers to the abrasion of the surface of the paper with the help of a rubber, sharp instrument. Next, we have examination. So examination, like question document examination, it is the act of making a close and critical study of any material and with question documents. Okay, so it is the process necessary to discover the facts about them. That's why examination, to make a close and critical study of the question document. That's why there's question document examination, to discover the facts about them. Next, we have here the expert witness. So an expert witness is a legal term used to describe a witness by reason of his special training or experience, okay, and is permitted to express an opinion regarding the issue or a certain aspect of the issue, which is involved in a court action. Just like a question document examiner or document examiner or handwriting identification expert, or even psychologists, doctors, etc. As long as they are expert in their field, okay, with special training and experience, of course. And under the rules of court, opinion of expert witness on a matter requiring special knowledge, skills, experience, or trainings which he's shown to possess may be received in evidence. Therefore, admissible ilang testimony. Now, next, we have handwriting identification expert. It is a common name for the document examiner. So document examiner is otherwise known as the handwriting identification expert for board exam purposes. Next, we have here insertion or interlineation. So the term insertion and interlineations include addition of writing and other material between lines or paragraphs, or the addition of the whole page of the document. Let's just say in a document, nag-add ka between the lines. Let's just say then ay dako yung space, then following the next word, then dito sa dako ang space mark nakag-add dito something. Okay, that's insertion. Or let's just say 3 paragraphs ra ang document but ni-add kag pang 4th paragraph, or ni-add ka dito sa second paragraph of something. Okay, so nag-add ka. That's insertion and interlineations. Or the addition of whole page to a document. Let's just say a will consists of 5 pages ra, but ni-add kag another page. Okay, so nahimo siyang 6 pages. So there's insertion. Okay. Next, obliteration. So obliteration is the blotting out or shearing over the writing to make the original invisible to as an addition. So blotting out, from the word blotting out, okay, para makover tong original writing to make it invisible. Okay, blotting. To make it obscure, okay, to wipe out, to destroy. That's obliteration. To wipe out. So as to make the original invisible. Okay. And we have here opinion. So in legal language, it refers to the document examiner's conclusion. Okay. So in court, manggod, ang term magud gabiton is opinion, not conclusion. Okay. Therefore, it is a legal language. Okay. It refers to the document examiner's conclusion. And actually in court, he not only expresses an opinion but demonstrates the reasons for arriving at his opinion. Okay, so the document examiner should explain ngano siya ni-arrive ana nga opinion. And throughout this text, opinion and conclusion are used synonymously. But qualification, it is the professional experience, education, and ability of a document examiner before he is permitted to testify as an expert witness. So the court was ruled that he is qualified in his field. Okay, so dili basta-basta kang madawat sa judge as an expert witness unless, okay, you can prove during trial, okay, paadto ka sa witness stand, dapat i-prove dito imong professional experience, your education, okay, years of training, mga seminars nga imong gi-attend relating to document examination, and your ability, okay, pila nakabook imong na how many times nakatestify sa court as a document examiner, as an expert witness. Okay, how many trainings have you undergone relating to question document examination? Are you a doctorate holder of question document examination? How many years of professional experience do you have in relation to document examination, etc.? Okay, so after that, after you can prove that, okay, the court can rule that you are qualified, and therefore you can testify and give your opinion. Okay. What's addition? So addition is any matter, okay, made a part of the document after its original preparation. So from the word addition, you add something, okay, to the document. Okay. And conclusion. So it is a scientific conclusion that results from relating observed facts by logical, common sense, reasoning in accordance with the established rules or laws. And the document examiner's conclusion in legal term is referred to as opinion. Again, in legal term, conclusion is referred to as an opinion. Okay. So is a document examiner the one who studies scientifically the details and elements of documents in order to identify their source or to discover other facts concerning them. So document examiner, otherwise known as handwriting identification expert. Okay. So next we have the care and preservation of documents. Care and preservation of documents. So the improper and careless handling of a disputed document can lead to serious curtailment of certain technical examinations. Okay? So if improper imong paghandle ana, careless handling of a disputed document, dili na nakakonduct og technical examinations over that particular document, disputed document. Okay? So we have the do's and don'ts. Okay? For the care and preservation of documents. Number one, keep documents unfolded. Ayo pilo ah. Okay, and you should place it in a secured envelope. And the most useful and effective secured envelope of a disputed document is a transparent plastic envelope. Transparent plastic envelope. Okay, visible. Next step, take the disputed papers to the document examiner's laboratory. Okay, if you're the first responder, take disputed papers to the document examiner's laboratory at first opportunity. And if storage is necessary, keep the document in a dry place away from excessive heat and strong light. Okay, in order to preserve the document. And next, do not handle disputed papers excessively or carry them in a pocket for a long time. Again, place it in a transparent envelope. And do not mark disputed documents. Okay, do not mark disputed documents either by consciously writing or pointing at them with the writing instrument or dividers. Okay, so handle with care the disputed document. And do not mutilate, okay, or damage by repeated refolding. Repeated refolding, putol na. Creasing, cutting, do not cut. Tearing, okay, and punching for filing purposes. I-punch ba puncher? Using a puncher for filing purposes. Don't do that. Okay? Do not damage the document. And do not allow anyone, except of course the qualified specialists, to apply chemicals to the document. So only qualified document examiners can apply chemicals to the document. Okay? And do not allow amateur testing. Only professionals rigid ang pwede makatest sa documents by applying chemicals, etc. Or using devices like transmitted light examination, microscopic examination, ultraviolet examination, electrostatic detective or detection apparatus, video spectral comparator, etc. And when possible, the charred documents should be moved in the container in which they all found. So charred documents, katong mga blackened or brittle na nga documents kay nasunog or na-expose sa excessive heat, okay, it should be moved in the container in which they all found. So i-move ra sa container. Mga charred documents. Okay, so thank you everyone for listening. Have a good day.